You might need to catch up, that is, if you've never heard of BTS and Twice. While some of us started listening to their catchy K-pop songs not too long ago, others have been standing these girl and boy bands for years, and their little interactions make us want to giggle with excitement. Do they only support each other like sisters and brothers, or is there some drama going on? Make sure you watch this video until the end to see why these music groups have been beating the rumor mill for ages. Before we jump into it, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the taco for more great content. Now, let's get into 15 most memorable BTS and Twice interactions to ever happen. The rumor mill. If you're not familiar with these electric girl and boy bands, let us break it down for you. Twice is a South Korean girl group that formed during the 2015 reality show 16, and BTS is a South Korean boy group formed by Big Hit Entertainment in 2013. Now their songs are on a whole new level, which explains why they've been such a massive success across the world. But you know what happens when boys and girls interact? They fall in love sometimes. Well, not all of them did, just Twice's Sana and BTS's Jungkook, that is, if you believe the media. It started off as a rumor after a photo popped up of the two of them together. Fans started speculating, and soon enough the hashtag Jungkook-Sana dating was born. But it wasn't long before they became the Britney and Justin of K-pop. We know, that's such an old reference. But seriously, is there a more iconic couple in the history of pop? But let's focus on this power couple. They never confirmed they were together, of course, but that hasn't stopped netizens from searching for clues and hoping that they're a love match. And we've got to admit, we do see the sparks between these two, particularly whenever we see they have an interaction on a show. His ideal girl. During a 2016 interview, Jungkook and Sana kept flirting, which kept adding fuel to the fire. When an interviewer asked Sana what her blood type was, she asked him to guess. The girl was a total human cupcake, and she just stared at him waiting for a response. But before he could, Jungkook stepped in and said my ideal type. So he made a play on words about her being his ideal girl, which is both adorable and totally clever. Can he get any dreamier? Of course, you can't really trust anything that's said on camera. It turns out that the entire moment was scripted, but our gut is telling us that there's more going on between these two. All you've got to do is read their body language and you'll see sparks flying everywhere. They seem to be sending messages to one another too, like the time when Sana posted an Instagram photo holding a bag of banana cake with the captions, "I really like you these days." It turns out the banana cake is Jungkook's favorite snack. Coincidence? We think not. Knock knock cuteness. In 2017, BTS and Twice came together for a live interview, but when the girls said that Twice will knock knock on your heart, the BTS boys couldn't help but crack up. Jin was the first one to laugh, but it was totally contagious. Pretty soon, the other boys started laughing their butts off, but it was all in good fun. There was something so cute about the way that Twice saluted their fans, so we totally get why BTS giggled like out-of-control fangirls. The boys seemed to be completely fascinated by Twice, but the question remains, do the girls feel the same about the guys? Given the super adorable way they react whenever they're close to each other, our guess would be 100% yes. Standing ovation. When Twice won Song of the Year for Cheer Up, the girl band was taken by surprise. Despite being wildly successful, they didn't expect to win an award, let alone two. You see, they also won the Best Female Group category during the 2016 Mnet Asian Music Awards. It was clear the group needed a second to let the win-win situation sink in, so they just stood there, frozen for a second, as if they didn't know how amazingly talented they are. But BTS didn't keep quiet. They stood up and started clapping like there was no tomorrow. Now, most band members would be secretly pissed, but there wasn't a jealous bone in their bodies. They love their K-pop sisters, and they obviously thought they deserved those awards. This may have been Twice's greatest moment, but fans also felt that it was the cutest interaction between the two groups. Clapback. Since the BTS guys never miss a chance to support and clap at Twice's success, it made sense that the girls would literally clap back at them. The girls also stood up and showed their support when the boys won Album of the Year, and believe us, they absolutely deserved it. Jin was crying in front of the cameras. Nyan from Twice was happy to show her support as she was totally living for that moment. It's touching to see that they're always so supportive of one another, and it's genuine too, which makes it even better. But this wasn't the last time BTS were named winners. They won the Top Social Artist Award at the Billboard Music Awards in 2017, and then again in 2018. They also became the first Korean group to win the Favorite Social Artist Award at the American Music Awards. And given their growing success, Twice may have to keep on clapping for their BTS boys for many years to come. Planned set list. While they were backstage at the 2016 KBS Song Festival, BTS and Twice reinterpreted each other's songs. Was it Suyu and Sana from Twice doing their cute interpretation of Blood, Sweat and Tears? Chaeyoung also sang Fire, which BTS was set to perform at the festival. But our money's on Jin and Jimin for pulling off a girly version of TT, while the other boys did the Shy 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 move from Cheer Up. But you decide the winner. One thing's for sure, these two musical groups love to tease each other, but in a fun and friendly way. It's also clear that when it comes to messing with the girls, Jimin can never keep a straight face for long. We don't blame him, we don't think we could either. The crush rumors. In 2016, Twice and EXID competed for gold in the female wrestling match known as the Idol Star Athletics Championship. Unfortunately, EXID was stronger and they beat Nyan and Nyan in the Ned. This put the girls in second place, which is ironic given that their band name is Twice. But that didn't make the interaction between Nyan and Jungkook any less adorable. While Nyan wrestled the heck out of her competitor, Jungkook cheered her on. But he became ecstatic when she won one of the initial rounds. Then the shy BTS band member composed himself. Had he accidentally revealed that he had a crush on Nyan? He never confirmed it, but it was enough to make fans speculate that the girl shy musician had a big old crush. Would you like to see these two together? The stares. Some fans think of BTS and Twice as musical brothers and sisters, but when Jin and Sana gazed at each other at an awards show, people started coming up with all sorts of theories. Of course, some fans were still rooting for Sana and Jungkook, who were totally flirting with each other. But why were Sana and Jin staring so intensely? We can only speculate. But if that's how they look at each other when they're out in public, imagine what they're like when no one's looking. Oh, relax, we're just kidding. But we do think there are sparks there. Unfortunately, there's a dating ban in South Korean entertainment. Some are temporary, like when a pop star's just getting started. Other bans remain in place until the contract is over. So if these two really did like each other, they couldn't openly admit it anyway. Jin's adoration. There are tons of GIFs out there which show Jin staring at Sana like she's a total snack. In fact, he seems to do this every chance he gets, whether they're at an awards show or he's watching her perform. And according to the Korean online community, Sana is Jin's type. He supposedly wants someone whose personality matches a puppy and loves to cook. And Sana allegedly has these requirements down to a T. Plus, the way Jin stares at Sana when she's on stage is undeniable. He always has a big cheerful grin on his face, and that's not all. He also can't help but mimic her moves while she's performing. Most K-pop fans have dismissed the rumors though, but some still hope that the cute interaction between these two will blossom into something more. Knocking on my door. Don't forget that Sana and Jungkook were also linked to each other at some point, but it's hard to separate fact from fiction. All Sana has to do is smile at one of these BTS boys and everyone assumes they're dating. In fact, if you Google Sana opens door, Jungkook pops up. You'll find a couple of YouTube videos that are quite interesting, to put it mildly. But they only last a few minutes and fans want to see more. It's like their thirst won't be satisfied until they see these two interacting on some level. Fans also look for things the two have in common, like the time that Jungkook revealed that he liked duck meat. Then Sana revealed she liked duck meat too. But regardless, these two are young and will dip their toes in the dating pool a few times before settling for the one. So we're pretty sure they're not in a rush. Mega fans. Friendships between male and female K-pop idols are rare. BTS band member Suga told the TV show Beatles Code that he wasn't interested in that type of friendship with other K-pop stars, and yet he was apparently friends with Suren, the beautiful girl from the duo band Lodia. But this is probably because the two used to attend the same dance school. Then there's the fact that fans tend to blow things way out of proportion when K-pop idols interact with each other. Like the time when a fan spotted one of Twice's albums lying on the table in BTS's dressing room. It's obvious that BTS is a huge fan of the girl group, but they're also very supportive of each other. So that couldn't possibly mean anything, or can it? NSYNC. Fans get jealous whenever BTS dances with a girl, but can you seriously blame them? The BTS boys are so cute. Seeing other girls interacting with these boys makes fans' skin turn greener than the Wicked Witch of the West. And that's exactly what happened when BTS joined Super Junior's took G-Friend and Twice on stage to perform the smash hit Sorry Sorry. It was a massive performance that required everyone to rehearse beforehand, so everyone worked extra hard to get their choreography just right. Well, almost everyone. Jungkook was on the sidelines looking at his script, so he couldn't join the rest of his fellow bandmates and friends. But that's okay because Twice and BTS managed to stay in sync during the rehearsal. Stanning the Queens. BTS and Twice are undoubtedly matched in voice and skills. Fortunately, they didn't have to lose to each other during the 2018 Soribada Best K-Music Awards. The award show took place in Seoul and recognized some of the most amazing talents in K-pop, but the biggest awards went to Twice and BTS. The boys won the Grand Prize Award and the girls received the digital equivalent of the award. Both groups won the main award, but BTS also took home the World Social Artist Award. To celebrate, both bands posted photos with their respective trophies. But the fact that they're so respectful and supportive of each other is the reason we love them so much. There's simply no room for pettiness among this group of friends. V imitating Nyan. While Twice was on stage doing their thing, one BTS member was being a big old goofball. V was sitting with his fellow band members imitating Nyan's hand gestures as she performed. Nyan was so pretty when the camera panned on her, but everyone was focused on V and his adorable impersonation of Nyan. Some fans claim these two are the social butterflies of their respective groups. But there was something that sparked the rumor mill even more. Suga smirked whenever Nyan was on camera. Was it just a friendly smirk, or should we be worried about these two also? Other people suggested that one of the hand gestures Nyan used was "I love you" in sign language. But who was she addressing that gesture to? Come on, just tell us you're dating someone, Nyan. We're dying to know. Twice as good. The BTS boys love to show their support for the K-pop girl band and vice versa. In one instance, Twice's reaction was twice as good at the 2018 MGA. It was obvious that Twice girls were absolutely hooked on BTS's performance. The girls laughed and stared at their friends on stage, and both bands will get to root for one another real soon. BTS and Twice are among the first lineup artists to perform at the 2018 MAMA in Japan and Hong Kong. The event is set to take place on December 10, 2018 in Seoul, South Korea. Then they'll head to Japan on December 12, 2018 before doing the main 2018 MAMA event on December 14th in Hong Kong. And we can't wait to see what these K-pop icons will do next. We're pretty sure they'll find a million ways to keep bumping into each other. So who knows what will happen with the members down the road. Do you think that BTS and Twice are secretly dating? Who are your favorite band members out of the two talented groups? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and hit subscribe for more videos from the Taco. Thanks for watching!